Hey everyone, John Henry here from School of Trade, and today we're going to be taking a look at a reversal on crude oil. This reversal is actually coming after a breakout on the bottom here, and we're just seeing a lot of pressure down here where we had a lot of folks that were trapped in on this bottom side. So what we're looking to do is in the short term, we're looking to play this sort of fake out down here, watching all these unfortunately poor folks getting stopped out, and we're going to be looking to take this back up again. Now we had this area of consolidation that we kind of got stuck in up here, so we do have to be careful around that area, but if we can get some legs, we might see a nice push through that location. So what I want to do is I want to get my order ahead of time here, and I can, because of the size of the risk on this, we're looking at, right now the candle's about 17 ticks, so our risk is about 17, 18 ticks of risk. So we do have to be a little bit careful in terms of the size, so we can only take 2 contracts on this one to keep our risk where it's supposed to be here. But looking at a buy order here at 99.05, and then basically what I want to do is I want to look to take this breakout again to the upside. So I want to measure 2 to 1. I know my stop's going to be down here at the lows, so I'm going to go up 1, and we'll just copy then paste this line one more time. We'll go up again, and we're looking at an overall target right around 99.38 or so, and you can see this area was defended before. Now we just got triggered into the order here, so let's place our sell. So we'll get 2 orders down here, just a protective measure. And now we're long at 99.05. Looking at 99.38 might be a little bit aggressive because we already saw that kind of reject. We'll go to maybe 30. We'll go a couple ticks off the top of that. We'll go to 36 here. So a sell limit here at 99.36. Protective order down here at 99.86. Looking at about a 2 to 1. Looking at 18 ticks of risk overall. Bump that stop up one more tick there. 18 ticks of risk overall for an overall potential profit target. For some reason, it won't let me. All right, we'll just minus 2 off of it. For a potential target of 31 ticks on 2 contracts, so you're looking at about 62 ticks total. So looking at hopping into this trade, and now we're just waiting to see the buyers push price back up. We do have a couple things, again, we do need to be concerned about a little bit, as we did have this kind of a wedge area through here. So when we get into this area, we've got to play it a little bit safe. If we don't see price really kind of explode to the upside here, then we're going to have to look to maybe get more closer to a 1-to-1 and get out where we previously saw a little bit of consolidation up here. So in the trade right now, it's going to take probably a little while. These types of patterns usually take a little bit more time to trigger off. So we'll just come back in a little bit once we see the trade starting to go to our direction. So we'll be back in a little bit. All right, folks, we're back. Catching quite a bit of nice movement in our direction here. Now that we've gone essentially a 1-to-1 in this case, you can see we came very, very close to that 1-to-1 here for a risk reward. I'm going to move my stop right to break even now just to lock out the rest of that risk. We haven't taken any profit off of the table yet. I am being a little bit more aggressive in gunning for that 2-to-1 on this. But the overall, if you were looking for a 1-to-1, you could look to take your profit off right around 99.22 or 23 or so in that area. Just because of the movement and the failure that we're seeing from these sellers down at these lows, I'm really looking for this to continue right back up again. Honestly, overall, expecting price to kind of recoup some of these bigger losses that it had up here with these big sell candles. We should see price get up to that location, but first things first, we got to hit our target. So we are in that area of consolidation. We're getting close, at least, looking at the overall consolidated area. A retest would put us somewhere right around here, which is another reason why we're also moving our stop to break even. Just in case it does decide to just roll over from here and come right back down again, we're not risking really anything. So now at this point, we've got our stop to break even, locked out all the risk. Now we're just waiting for our profit target up here at 99.36 to get filled. And if we can get filled up there, we're looking at an overall from our entry to our target. Again, for some reason, it won't let me do 36. 38, I guess, works fine. So 33 ticks is at 8, so I'm just minus 2 off of that. 31 ticks, looking for $620 on the trade if we can get up that high. So we'll be back in a little bit once we start seeing a little bit more favorable price action and as we start nearing into our target. All right, folks, we're back. We're nearing our target now. Catching a little bit of volatility in the market here. We're seeing quite a bit of push from the buyers. We are coming into the crude oil pit open as well, so I'm not going to expand my target out. I'm expecting a little bit of pre-buying, which actually just filled our target. Perfect. So cancel the stop order here, and let's put on the data series so we can see the trade So we got long here at 99.05, took our profit target off here at 99.36 for an overall 31 ticks per contract. In this case, we took 2 contracts just because the risk was a little bigger. So we couldn't afford to do the 4 or 10, like the big contract sizing. So 2 contracts was more than enough, still $620 in the pocket. Really nice rejection off of these lows here on crude oil. So that's going to be today's trade. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade. And don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com. Have a good one. Bye.